me what. We do shows based around improv comedy.
Okay, so I follow Game Changer on Instagram, and I opened Instagram, unfortunately, this morning, and I was met by this Nerdist post of Vic Michaelis posing in front of a cop, and it says, "The rookie will cross over with Dropout series Game Changer." The episode is titled Fun and Games, and this is a real episode. When I first saw it, I didn't actually see the caption on Instagram, and I was like, okay, this is a prank or something. This is Photoshop. And the photo kind of looks like it could be fake, and like with everything nowadays, I'm like, okay, whatever. You know, and if you follow Dropout, you could be forgiven for thinking this is fake, right? Like if you're watching this video, you probably know who they are, but like they have kind of made a name for themselves being like very left-leaning, and it's not surprising that a lot of the responses to this are very critical. Like people talking about how this is propaganda, people canceling their subscriptions, saying like you're, you know, selling your morals to make money, and talking about how this is kind of antithetical to their moral worldview, and like not just that, but also like their core demographic. Like it doesn't really make sense. But then there's also people just kind of being like, oh, what does it matter? It's just a TV show. You know, they got to make their money somehow, which, you know, to an extent I can understand. Obviously it's just a show, but a lot of people get their perceptions of police through police television, and I don't think that The Rookie is really any exception of this. The way that these shows kind of like frame police and like in a way kind of like distort their like perceptions, because it's like they have police consultants and the consultants are able to steer the show in a specific direction.
This didn't stop the LAPD from having a significant influence on the show. Fillion and others have spoken about being trained by police technical advisors
and skew the perception of how police are viewed. Not to mention Nathan Fillion bragging about the show being used as a recruitment tool for cops. Not to mention the fact that The Rookie has shown product placement for the biggest police body cam company, Axon, which, you know, that's a whole other thing that I won't even get into. The Rookie is kind of considered like a kind of liberal cop show. Like it's not anywhere on the level of like something like Blue Bloods, which is like very obviously like right-wing, like fascist cop show, but like at the same time like not really showing the reality of how police work.
On The Rookie, all crimes are caught in the act. Everything is done almost excessively by the book. Internal affairs is quick, decisive, and just, and officers are able to channel their inner Naruto to de-escalate any situation with a good old-fashioned talk no jutsu.
I guess to conclude, I would say that it's kind of disingenuous to say that The Rookie isn't propaganda. And moreover, like, I don't really understand the creative decision for Dropout to be involved in this in any way. And I don't really blame people for canceling their subscriptions. I guess until they make some kind of a statement, I feel kind of in the dark about this, and I'm sure other people do as well. Hopefully this video was good. It's not exactly the kind of video that I was planning on making. I saw this morning, and I was like, this is weird and unexpected. Also, if you haven't seen Skip Intro's videos, you definitely should. I'm going to link the playlist below. But that's about it. If you like this video, like it, whatever.